Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blob. This is Blob, and today we are going to be looking at more Dreamcore aesthetics. I think I found some really good ones, so let's just get on into it. He will not tell me his name. The void is my friend. It cannot scare me. Of course, the void is not scary. The the void is your friend as long as you give it cheese. You need to feed the void cheese, and it'll always be your friend. I don't understand why I have to explain this so much to humans. The humans always think that the void is scary or mean or doesn't like the humans or whatever. But the the void wants to just chill and eat cheese. I don't know why this is so hard to grasp and understand for the humans. They tend to like not understand this at all. One day I dreamt that I was in a classroom but nobody was there, so I remade the dream. This is one of the CGI ones. No help. I haven't had the school dream in quite some time. I had a lot of those like when I was younger, but since I've been out of like a very traditional classroom, I haven't had the school dream. I do have the mall world dream. A lot of people have the mall world dream. I don't know. It seems like a phenomenon, but uh, it's connected to like some like weird conspiracy stuff that I don't necessarily like want to like fall down the rabbit hole too deep into. But it seems like a lot of people have like the mall world dream. I I don't know, but I think the mall world is fun. Having the school dream isn't fun though. I never liked having the school dream. Sky is burning. I've never had a sky burning dream, but this is definitely like the right aesthetic for a dream. Everything's like a little too bright and like a little too intense and a little too weird, and it's just strange. And then all of a sudden the sky is on fire, I guess. You know what this one looks like? This one looks like those posters. My dad always used to like to go to like Hawaii and stuff, and they would have like these weird, surreal, way too bright pictures of the beach. And it was like a really popular like aesthetic thing in the early 2000s. My dad would always bring these home. Uh, and I never really got it, and this reminds me of just these Hawaii pictures that my dad would always love, and it was so strange. It was a strange thing to put up in your house. I don't know if it feels like a dream, it just feels like weird mid to late 2000s, like Hawaii nostalgia bait. That is just like so hyper specific, and I literally do not think like I don't know if anyone actually knows what I'm talking about, but this is just so hyper specific, and this image is making me think about those hyper specific images that my dad would just love, and he would like bring these home, and I'm just like, okay, go off, whatever. This looks a little bit more like a weird dream that I would have. It's like it looks a little cozy, but then there's like a floating head in the middle of the room, and it's just like, this is so weird. Why am I dreaming of this? And and then you just don't ask any more questions because why would you? That's silly. Why are you asking questions? Don't do that. You'll figure out too much. You don't need to know. This looks like an awful dream to have. One, why would you dream about doing laundry? And then like I I feel like this is clouds, but it's really giving like the washing machine exploded and now there's bubbles everywhere. That doesn't sound like a very good dream to have. That sounds like a nightmare. Imagine having to clean that up. That would be absolutely horrific. That is not how I want to spend my day, to be quite frank. So I wouldn't even want to dream about this because I feel like I would just wake up really angry and be thinking about having to clean up bubbles out of my laundry room because my washing machine exploded. It's like it's like when your partner has those dreams about you cheating on them when you've never cheated on them, and then they're mad at you for an instance that has never occurred, and then all of a sudden they're so angry at you for cheating on them in their dream. And it's like, what are you talking about? I don't do that. Like, this is giving me that. Like, this is making me angry because now I feel like I'm gonna have to do laundry and my washing machine's gonna explode because my dreams are weird and my real life reflects my dreams sometimes. And that's awful. I do not want to clean up bubbles out of my laundry room. So this is scary to me. Wake up. This looks like dreams that I used to have when I was quite a bit younger. They would usually be shadow people though, and not some dog horse hybrid with a weird mouth. Like there'd always be like weird little shadow people in my dreams, and it was always awkward, and the eyes are just really sending the seeing orbs. The seeing orbs with the wings are just absolutely sending me. And the poorly photoshopped house is just a lovely addition. I genuinely have no other thoughts about this. Like this looks like a dream I would have. I have very strange dreams. It's like there's two sides of my dreams. There's mall world, and then there's whatever this is. I think most people would look at this and like be like, dude, that's a nightmare. But like it's so normal to me at this point that it's just like, no, it's fun. I don't know. I've been having weird dreams since I can remember. I'm just like a weird little cryptid guy. Leave me alone. I want to go home. Yeah, if I had a dream like this, I think I'd want to go home too, but it it's the seeing orbs. Is it always like a singular seeing orb on an object? Can we put two seeing orbs at the very least on the object? And like I I don't know, like I don't think I like this, but also it kind of reminds me of dreams I have actually had. So I don't know what to think of it, but it's definitely something. I love the. I'm sorry, but I love the PS4 banner. Like this is just this is like tickling every inch of my thinking dome. My seeing orbs and my thinking dome are working together on this one, and they're like, ah yes, an aesthetic image. Where is the sun? We need to find the sun. Uh, I don't know where the sun is. Does the sun exist in dreams? Because I feel like there's always like a light in dreams, but I never feel like it's like natural light. I always feel like it's almost like a, I wouldn't say fluorescent, but like it always feels like super unnatural when your dream has a light in it. Like it doesn't feel like the sun, but it kind of looks like the sun. Like it it's not, I don't know how to describe it because it's definitely not fluorescent, but it's not natural either. Like it's almost like they somehow were able to replicate natural light, but because it's a replication of natural light, it's not natural, but it's not as unnatural as like fluorescence. Like it's not giving necessarily liminal space with that fluorescent lighting or anything like that, but it's not natural either. And there, I always feel like there is a light in your dream, but it's not like sunlight. Where is the sun? A wonderful day. This is really wonderful. I would love to have a dream like this. It's kind of like vaporwave. I love that for it. I love me a good vaporwave aesthetic. I would love to have dreams in vaporwave, but instead I get singular seeing orbs that are flying around in strange lighting. Or mole world. But anyway, that's going to be all for today's video. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Have a good day. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.